Jason, with respect to the win, I think your accessory swap with Derrick was kind of the headline here. Can you talk us through where that idea came from, how it felt, and he didn't get the JT threes?
Probably just since we probably won't play next game. He said at shoot around this morning, he was like, "Yo, we should do a headband game." One of the trainers may have mentioned if D White dressed like me during the game, so it was kind of like their idea, and just agreed to it and ran with it. Felt different. I ain't wore long tights like that in a long time. Feel like I'm too tall to wear ankle socks, so that was the weirdest part. I just felt like I didn't have socks on my legs.
You get your 15th tech in this one. You had mentioned that Joe has joked around with you about getting the 16th and getting suspended. Did he say anything after you got the tech? Was there any kind of interaction with him there?
No, because 2 of them been rescinded, so today was my 13th
Oh,
tech.
was it the 13th?
It was some bullshit, but it was my 13th tech today.
And your preparation for the playoffs now, you're starting to hone in. You're starting to get a sense of Orlando or Atlanta. What's it like now, just kind of turning the page?
It's cool. Another incredible season. 60-plus win team, and obviously the goal is to compete for championships. But I think enjoying the process along the way, and cherishing those small wins per se, and acknowledging that we had another incredible regular season. Something to be proud of for sure. But now just kind of shifting gears and getting our minds and our bodies right for what's to come.
With Charles here, how would you describe the impact that he had on last season's team and on you personally?
Yeah, Charles had a tremendous impact on our team. His energy, obviously his knowledge of the game, how he impacted everybody individually and as a team. We did something special last year, and whether it's Charles or the assistant coaches that left with him, Blaine and Buck, those guys will always be bonded and connected for life. So couldn't be happier for those guys and in their new positions and where their careers are going. But it was a blessing, and it was a joy to have those guys here for that year, and obviously what we accomplished. Something that we'll be able to hang on for the rest of our life.
And then you and Luke have become one of the most effective pick-and-roll tandems in the league. The numbers are right up there with Jokic and Murray. How would you describe the growth from you two working together and what makes it so effective?
Oh, man, Luke is the leap that he's taken this year, and what he's provided off the bench and the nights that he's had to start. And, our connection throughout the pick and roll and constant communication and talks and during the game, on off days and whatever. And Luke just has a great feel for the game. He's such a selfless player. He's always looking to get me open, off ball, on ball. And I trust him so much, when they double me or if the big is up to touch, throwing the ball to Luke in the seams, or obviously him being a rim threat for lobs. So it's been one of the more successful things for our team this year, just, me and Luke on the floor together and being in actions together.
Jason, with the playoffs about to start up, when you look back to where you were at this time last year, where do you feel like you've improved or grown or changed the most as a player?
I would say a year from now, just, understanding the game a little bit more. I feel like I say it all the time, I just try to get a little bit better year after year. And I feel like I've improved in so many areas. I think playmaking would be something that people would acknowledge the most. Being comfortable, making reads over and over and over again, whatever it may be. And they're just accepting different challenges night after night. and still finding ways to rebound at a high level, continue to score the ball the way I do, and just try to impact winning and my teammates, while we continue to win games.
Jayson, you guys have a lot of great shooters on the floor at all times. You have a lot of gravity, like Derrick and Sam in the corners, but then you see them use it in other ways, like Sam crashing and getting offensive rebounds or them screening off the ball. What does it do for your offense to have guys who are like 40% three-point shooters also able to take that gravity and use it in other ways?
Just not being one-dimensional, right? Obviously, everybody has strong suits and, what they're great at. But, being on a championship team and contending team, just being able to impact the game in so many different ways. And, some guys may be able to impact the game in 12 different ways, some guys, 5 or 6, but just being able to do different things and bringing different things to the game. And it's important, right? P, as small as he is, it's oftentimes we see him crashing and getting offensive rebounds, or, Sam crashing through the nail. And, the possessions that he does that and giving us extra, field goal attempts is big for our team, right? So just the makeup of our team and guys' willingness to get outside themselves and truly just finding a way each possession to do what they can to impact it in a positive way on both ends. Is why we just have such a special group.
Last question to Gary.
Jayson, what has this year been like for you as not you, but as a team and leader, as defending the championship? Everybody's taking shots at you, and every night somebody's trying to, is playing out of their heads. It seems like it's been a more challenging year in terms of just defending it, and every night the challenge of someone kind of playing over their heads. What's it been like to be the defending champ?
It's been a lot of fun, honestly, this year. Bringing everybody back besides Oshae, we have such a joy and a connection with each other that, it was some tough moments or whatever it may be, but, with one game left in the season, I can say that everybody has felt valued, everybody has played a part in our success this season. Everybody understands the common goal that we share. And, we know who we are. We know who we are individually. We know what we bring to this team to make it what it is. And we have so much fun, doing what we do. And, you realize when you're on special teams and you're with special guys, you just try to cherish those moments. Season goes by fast, but it's been a fun one so far.